Yo, people, what is going on? This is like a Smart Killer, and welcome back to the episode of Will You Press the Button? Sorry, I have been extremely busy, fiddling around with the house. Oh my god, it's coming together, guys. I can't show you a half-finished house, so you guys have to wait till, like, almost all of the renovations are done to actually see the new house that me and Kat moved into. Oh my god, it is amazing. You guys are gonna say, oh, I'm so jelly, AK. Oh, so jelly. Alright, but we are gonna play Will You Press the Button? Will you press the button? You will have a pleasant, refreshing sleep every day in any place. So I could sleep upside down in a cave and it'll be refreshing. But you stub your toe every single time you wake up on the nearest large unprotected corner. That might not be such a bad idea. What if you had a pleasant, refreshing... My flesh is gone. Where's my reflesh? Oh, I've been refleshed. Nice. Thank you, sleeping fairies of the refreshingness. What if you slept outside and there is no corners? You know what I'm saying? That would actually be pretty cool. You stub your toe. I mean, the pain goes away, but you know what? If you stub your toe imagine stubbing your toe every single day for like 20 years. That would mess up your toe. Your toe would be horribly disfigured. It would look like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. I'm going to go with I will not. It'd be nice, but... Oh, look. Comments. I'm going to go with that one. It was a pretty good one. You get any job. You get any job you apply for, but you cannot keep a job longer than a year. That might not actually be so bad. Because you'd get complacent having the job for longer than a year. And if you're horrible at it, you're like, yo, I want to be the president. What if you're horrible at it? A good thing they get you only for 1 year. But, like, can you go back to said job? Can you be like, let's say you really want to be an astronaut. You're like, oh my god, I want to work on the space program. And you're there for a year. They kick you out. And then you say, I kind of want to work in aeronautics. And then you go work on planes. And you say, oh, but I really want to be an astronaut. And then you go back. Can you just keep going back and forth and have the two dream jobs for only a year? Could you do that? I just felt something move in the house. Uno momento, por favor. Oh my god. Oh, that was super creepy. I don't know what it was, but... Cat seems to think that it was the dog, but I don't know, man. I could feel it through my chair. Like, it felt like somebody slammed a door in the house. Well, it didn't really slam, but, like, shut a door in the house. Because I could feel the vibration through my chair. That was weird. Holy shnikes. Okay, so, back at... Oh, wait, really? I was sitting there talking to Kat, not yawning. I come back and talk, and this is like, hey, remember me? My name is Mr. Yanzi. Okay, so you can get into... So, you know what? That would actually be pretty cool. I mean, you can apply for any job you want. You'd be like, yo, I'm going to be the CEO of Walmart. You know how much money you get? Yeah, I would get it. Somebody said, at least I'd have money. Just move jobs to the same one. Right? He said, this one guy said, this sounds fantastic. 1 year as a CEO at a Fortune 400 company. 1 year as a Supreme Court Justice. 1 year as a writer on SNL. SNL is Saturday Night Live. That would be pretty good. 68% of the people will press this button. That was a pretty good one. You become $1 richer with each step you take, but if you die, or you die if you take more than 2,000 steps a day. Are you serious? You can make $2,000. I make $2,000 a day working from home. What do? I walk around in freaking circles. But I guess that would make you plan out your day like crazy. So I guess it'd be 2,000 steps in a 24-hour period. That's not a lot. That's not a lot of steps if you're a busy person. That'd be like a blessing and a curse. So let's say you're making 2,000. We're going to do some math. Let's see here. Let's just do some rough mathings. So you're making $2,000 a day times 365. You're making $730,000 a year. So let's times that by, let's say, 5 years. That's $3,650,000 you can just hang out with 5 years. Just in 5 years, you could make that. That is redonkulous. But there would be no way to stop taking steps for how much money you get. Like, basically, once you say, oh, after the end of 5 years and you have $3.6 million, you're going to be like, oh, okay, I'm done. Just kidding. You can still only go 2,000 steps a day. Oh, I want to hike the Great Wall of China. Well, not today, son. You're going to have to do it with a stupid Segway. This is where you value your time and money. Dude, that would be nice, though. Make $2,000 a day? Holy shnikes, that would be sick. My God, that would be freaking grand. Let's see, so you're making $2,000 a day, and let's just times it by roughly 30. You'd make $60,000 a month. I hate my life. Can I get paid $1 each step I take? Every step I take. I think I'm going to push the button, because I don't walk that much to begin with. And you just have to have like a pedometer. And you'd say, oh, I walked 1,500. And then if you do, like, if you decide to get stuck anywhere, you can use that first, like, week and buy a Segway and be like, oh, James, bring me my Segway. I can't walk anymore. Or Harry, some guy. You could hire a guy to carry you around. I'd push the button. How many people did? 51 people pressed the button, but 49% didn't. See, he said solution, motor scooter. This guy said Segway. Gym teacher, why aren't you running? Me, I'm literally one step to death. Teacher thinks you're overacting and pushes you playfully. I take a 2.5 foot step times 2,000 steps. That's less than 1 mile each day. Yeah, you'd have to do some sort of math. That was a pretty good one. That was a blessing and a curse. You can heal from any physical wound and regenerate any body part in an hour, but you have to cut off at least one body part off once a year or you die a slow, painful death. Oh, no. That's no. Well. No. Well. You figure you do it the first 10 times, you would get used to it, right? Like let's say you're trying to learn how to yo-yo. The first time you try to yo-yo or you try to juggle, you look like a stinking retard. And you're like, oh, I can't get, and then you start getting uncoordinated and all this other stuff. And then with practice, you slowly become better. AKA, perfect example is diabetics taking an insulin shot. People who hate needles and become diabetic have to take an insulin shot. I think if they're type 2, or type 1, one of those. There's only 2, 50% chance I got it right. And so over time, they're just like, whatever, I need to take my shot, and they do it. So what if cutting off a limb would be like, meh, and it's only once a year. So let's say January 1st, you build yourself a guillotine, aka the thing that they used to chop people's heads off in the olden times, and you just stick your arm through it, or why don't you just cut the tip of your finger off? It doesn't need to be like a whole arm. Why don't you just cut that off? You cut off at least one body part. Yeah, it's the tip of my finger. Done. Why couldn't you do that and then it'll regrow in an hour? Excuse me. So, but what if you do that? Like you did that, you chop the tip of your finger off. You're like, oh, you put a tourniquet on it. You're like, oh my God, no. And then it regenerates an hour. So at most, you're in pain for 1 hour for being able to heal from any physical wound or regenerate any body part. But that doesn't mean that you don't feel pain. That means if someone stabs you, you're like, I'm going to regenerate. But oh my God, it hurts. Steel is in my flesh. I'm going to go with no. Just due to the fact that no. 57% of the people did it. It doesn't say you can't use anesthetic. Ooh, that is pretty good. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. You would never be too hot or too cold, but you couldn't smoke or drink for 30 years. Yep, pushing that button because I don't smoke and I don't drink. So there we go. You can switch the lights on and off, but you'll be blind in 1 minute after every time you used it. What? What? You mean you switch the lights on and off, so I blink, but you'll be blind in 1 minute. So I guess you'll be blind for 1 minute after every time you used it. What good would switching off lights and on lights? Because by the time... Think about it. Go into your sibling's room. go into your mother and father's room, go into your friend's room, go in there with a stopwatch, turn off their light or turn on their light. Click the stopwatch, see how long it takes for them to get out of bed and turn either on or off the light or do whatever it is they're doing and turn it back on. That is less than like probably 15, 20 seconds without them yelling at you. So you go in there. It's like, let's just say 30 seconds because they're going to yell at you. Oh my God, turn it off. No, I can't. I'm blind. Oh no. And then they get up and they have 30 seconds to literally beat the snot out of you with a pillow or with their fist or with a knife. Oh my God, steal. And you are blind. There's nothing you can do about it. That's stupid. No. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. No, I will not press the button. Oh my God, don't stop now. Let's go. It's loading. Load. Load quicker. Fine, I'll press it. I won't. I will not press it. No, I will not. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Come on. Waiting for. I want to know how many people did this one because that's like the stupidest superpower in the world. Come on, dude. Hurry up. What are you doing? What's wrong? Oh my God. If I hit F5 and it refreshes the whole thing. Oh my God. I'm going to be so upset. Okay. Let's try this. It's thinking. It's thinking. Still thinking. I'm not seeing anything happen. Oh my God, please work. What's happening? Why is it broken? I guess that means our time is up. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Leave a comment down below whatever you are thinking. And I will see you guys next time. Peace!